Sri Gurubhyo Nama. Morning viewers. In this video we are going to see about the upcoming Saturn transit which is going to take place on 2025 March 29th late evening around 9:45 pm as per Trikandita Panchanga, where Saturn from Aquarius moves to Pices. We will be seeing about the Saturn transit for each and every zodiac as a separate video. I had already released those zodiac who are going to get benefited out of the Saturn transit, as well as those zodiac which will face some troubles. If you have not seen that video, I am providing the links in the description. You can use the link and watch those videos. If you are new to my channel, keep this channel subscribed so that you will get my updates instantly. Saturn so far placed in his house Aquarius, which is a dark house and a farthermost house from the position of Sun, which is going to move to a most positive house of Jupiter called Pices. So the movement of Saturn from Aquarius to Pices itself is a good sign for all zodiacs. So it will reduce this time. The impact of Saturn will not be there much. It will definitely reduce negative power to all zodiacs. So one need not have to be afraid of the Saturn's position at Pices or the next transit. Generally, if Saturn is associated with the positive houses of Jupiter or Venus, or if Saturn is getting aspected by a positive planet like Jupiter or a rising moon or Venus, etc., or if Saturn is getting associated with the positive planets, it will not do its negativity. Like for example, if a mischievous person happens to stay at a temple or a church or a guru's house, he will not exhibit his negative or evil activities. Rather, he will keep silent. Similarly, if his guru or a teacher aspects him, he will not show his negative impact. So in that way, this position of Saturn at Pisces, we can say it will be very calm and it will not disturb much. Generally in transit, when we consider the position of planets and the impact of one's horoscope, we take to the maximum of 15 to 20%. The remaining 80% comes from the personal horoscope, where the current Mahadasa and Antardasa is getting ruled. So one need not have to worry, but at the same time, there will be some impact based on the Saturn's position if it runs a 7.5 period of Saturn, or if Saturn is placed at the 8th house. It is like putting more pinch of salt in a tasty food. Definitely it will have some impact. So to get rid of the Saturn's problem, one should regularly do prayers to Lord Hanuman on every Saturday, or visit any Shiva temple and pray to Navagraha, or the main deity is Shiva itself, to get rid of all these problems. So if anyone offers prayers regularly during the 7.5 period of Saturn, or if Saturn is running on the 8th house, they will not face any major difficulties. Now Saturn associating with the house of Pisces, it's a great and a good relief, great sign for everyone, and a good relief for major zodiac like Aquarius and Pisces. Even for Leo, if Saturn is a strong negative planet, will not do much negative impact. Interestingly, Jupiter from Gemini, the next transit from Taurus to Gemini, Jupiter, where it moves to Gemini, and it will start aspecting Aquarius. So it will reduce the impact of Saturn's 7.5 troubles. At the same time, during 2026, when Jupiter moves from Gemini to Cancer, it will get exalted, and from there it will start aspecting the Saturn, and that 1 year it will keep the Saturn more positive. So in the upcoming Saturn transit period of 2.5 years, the 1 year, that is from 2026 to 27, where Saturn will be under the complete control of an exalted Jupiter, will not do any major troubles to anyone. So it is a great relief for every zodiac. Now let us see, starting from Aries to Pisces for each zodiac, the impact of the Saturn's position as well as the houses it aspects. For Scorpio, Saturn so far placed at the Kendra house, 4th house, moving to the Trikona house, 5th house, is partially good, as it is in the house of Jupiter. There could be some positivity also, but 5th house is not a good place for Saturn. So they face some problems with the children. Children may not be supportive to the parents. They don't show interest in the studies. They'll be lazy. So even parents will not get good support from the children. Even those who are looking for childbirth, they face certain difficulties and challenges in this time. There may be delay in every activity or any work they plan in the next 2.5 years. Even if they plan for any trips, it will not get succeeded in the first time. There may be delay always. So any efforts they take, it will be challenging for them. Even for those who are not married yet, they face some difficulties. Even those who are looking for job opportunities, they face certain hurdles in the time. Those who are working in companies, they face certain challenges. Now Saturn from 5th house start aspecting the 7th house, 11th house and the 2nd houses. So once Saturn aspecting the 7th house, there will be conflicts between the married couples. Even there will be misunderstanding between friends. Even business partners, there will be some issues. So those who are not married, they face certain difficulties initially to get a good alliance. Saturn aspecting the 11th house, there may be delay in the income they plan to get. Even in business, the expected money will not come in time. Even for salaried people, there may be delay in getting the salary. So these are difficulties. Even the elders will not be supportive. There may be problems with the elder sisters and brothers. Even for the second marriage, if anyone plans to do a remarriage proposals, they face certain difficulties in this time. Now Saturn aspecting the 2nd house is not good. They need to be careful in the communication, especially those who are working as teachers, professors, lawyers, even medical consultants may face certain problems in this time. Whatever they communicate, it will not get succeeded in that time. They should be careful in dealing with the neighbors also. So any wrong communication or it will mislead and get into some confusions. Even in family life, there will be problems, there will be misunderstanding between the family members. There may be a dip in the revenue they get in this time. There may be expenses. So considering all the positions of planets in the upcoming Saturn transit period, there could be a positivity up to 70% for Scorpio. For Scorpio, the stars Vishaka Pada 4, Anuradha and Jeshta constitute the zodiac Scorpio. In that, for the star of Jupiter, Vishaka Pada 4, Jupiter happens to be the 2nd and the 5th house lord. There could be a positivity up to 70%. And for the star of Saturn, Anuradha, we can expect a positivity up to 65%. And for the star of Mercury, Jeshta, as Mercury happens to be the 8th house lord, there could be a positivity up to 65%. So in all, for Scorpio, in the upcoming Saturn transit, we can expect a positivity up to 70%.